Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Heart, the City Beneath, Crowns in the Dust. Yes, I just looked over to see if that was the title. Part two, episode two. Why does it say part two? Episode two, part two. Who tuned in last week? No, you didn't. Uh,
Or just gets a
that
mulligan
definitely
on that one.
never happened. Totally complete fiction. What's the Jonathan Frakes bit from? Anyway, we're talking about Star Trek too much. Um, Hi, I'm Ben, Big Dad, and welcome to yet another episode. As I said, I don't have a quote prepared, so I'm just pandering and filling time. I realize I can just go back though and make you guys fill time for me. We're gonna do reverse alphabetical order and start with Zilla.
Hello, my name is Rachel. I am Stolen Fires pretty much everywhere on the internet, including here, which you know because you are here. This video and videos from all the other shows you can find at the YouTube channel Stolen Fires.
All
And
of
then,
them?
I mean, there was something that may or may not have read last week that is going to vanish into the ether in a few minutes. Um, I'm also on Blue Sky as Stolen Fires, where I make commentary about things, stuff and things. Anyway, so I play Zilla the Vermissian Knight, who's sort of like a knight hospitaller wearing armor made from pieces of train.
Okay, next would be Rye.
Hello there, I am Rosie, and tonight I am playing Rye, the Junk Mage, and she is an enlightened. Rye is a mage that makes the best of whatever's around her. She particularly enjoys using ink and paper, but she'll use whatever she can get a bit of magic out of. Mm, And she might have a fish. We'll see if that comes up.
We'll see. Guess what you sent me today was insane.
You love it, and I think it's cool.
All right, and next is Flows Over Trees. That's right. We're going clockwise, starting with the reverse alphabetical order. I didn't say the whole list was going to be was going to be reverse alphabetical, just the first person.
And then it went to the next person in reverse alphabetical.
Who just so
Hi.
happens to be clockwise uh, on the Twitch stream.
Hi, everybody. I'm Confused Asai. My pronouns are she, her. I play Flows Over Trees, who may or may not be the victim of a mass murder event. We'll just have to see. Apparently,
Victim?
people are blaming him for things that aren't his fault.
Perpetrator.
Oh, oh my.
Say what?
Nothing.
Victim's an interesting word for his position there.
I mean, he didn't actually murder those people. He's just getting blamed for it.
I thought of a joke I can't say on stream.
Anyway, I think it's Meyer Hallows?
Yes, completing
Okay, yeah.
our circle, we go now live to Meyer Hallow.
Thank you, God. Tonight we have. Oh, sorry. Anyway. Hi, everybody. I am Ever and or Ambrose, whatever floats your goat. My pronouns are they or he, and you can find me all over the internet as Am Changeling. Regrettably, I am on the internet. And tonight I will be playing Meyer Hallow, whose pronouns are they, them, and they are dead. They are null. A dead null.
Like grassy or like
Oh, you're alive.
hyena? Oh.
I'm
like
an alive
grass.
dead null.
Yeah, you're like a quantumly locked entity who could still die. Also, congratulations, everyone. The Phillies just beat the Mets. Ooh.
Which side are we rooting for?
The Phillies.
Go Dodgers!
Is this
Uh,
baseball or football?
Baseball.
Oh, okay.
you would know if I
Go
was shouting
Sounds!
"Go Birds." Uh, Rosie acting like she cares. I love it.
It's
Um,
convincing, right?
yes. Anyway, hi. So let's talk about last session, first session. Let's talk about the first session because there were no previous sessions. There were no sessions between. So I can totally say the previous session. Uh, nah, we don't stand the Dodgers here. One person does, but so anyway, our group met with an employer named a Vermissian Sage, representation of the Vermissian Collective. I know, Vermissian. What is the Vermissian anyway? Watch the last episode to find out, because I will not be explaining it. This Vermissian Sage named Root to go and they wanted to explore underneath of a flooded train station known as Sump Station. Sump Station because of all the sumps there. Now, the party agreed to the job, set off into the unknown. I didn't say what the job was, just what the goal was. I am all over the place. Give me a second. The goal was to go to a distant landmark in the heart and acquire Root's toolkit and notes on the topic that they had lent to a friend of theirs. Uh, One wrote down on a piece of paper that's not open. Sent here, arriving in the location, the landmark known as High Rise. The party saw some human sacrifice. Someone saw a terrible glimpse of their past. They almost died on a collapsing catwalk, and they saw a shit ton of ghosts. And then they broke into a Vermissian R&D lab, also surrounded by ghosts, but protected by a ward so they could safely enjoy uh, the loot inside while poking around and trying to stop their junk mage from eating the spiritual ward, keeping all the ghosts from murdering them out. The party were attacked by some sort of heart-empowered automaton inside that kept healing itself, hiding in yet another room inside of the room. They found Senhir, where Senhir last was. Um, that immaculate room containing some parts for research and development and mana-powered railroad engineering tools and some notes and someone's last will. The parties decided that they were not going to fight the monster outside, since having already fought the monster that was trapped in there with them, it seemed to have very little effect. Uh, so they did what any reasonable group would do: broke the spiritual barrier and stepped into hell. Not really hell, more like purgatory, which is different from hell. Anyway, in there, Meyer Halla was met face to face with their master. Yeah, master, not employer. And who was that again, Meyer Halla?
Yes.
Yeah. Met with their entourage and were pressed with a sacred task in exchange for not having to kill 7 people a week every week for the rest of their life. And what was that task? Anybody?
I
Bring
cannot
death a
recall.
bride.
A specific bride, the Wingless Queen.
Wingless queen. Wingless queen.
Where to find this Wingless Queen? Who knows? because as they were ejected out, they heard a poem and then found themselves safely on a roof. Uh, going, exchanging over whatever MacGuffins were necessary. The party took help from a mysterious stranger, uh, with whom they did not do any form of discern roles or uh, checking on who they were, and happily marched into what was that thing you said right before it happened, Alizai?
Oh, something that totally did not involve flows over trees, nor was his fault.
Yeah, I think the phrase was, "Does this feel like a trap to anyone else?"
Yeah, it was definitely, the word was trap.
And then you by yourself walked directly into the trap within like 30 seconds of saying it. While everybody else just stepped back and just
Well, I'm
watched
not
it.
gonna metagame.
Yeah, and then you were brutally shot by a person whose family you killed or something. It's very unclear to the rest of the party, uh, who probably definitely heard the gunfire and screaming before your assailant fell backwards out the window and disappeared into the roiling mass of undead below. Undead that are supposedly showing up in greater numbers than before. But now, after I finally finish speaking, we can let the players. You are standing before the mountain of corpses, branded, wearing yellow, purple, red outfits. Um, and
I'm laying back
Flows Over
against it.
Trees is laying bleeding on the ground.
Yeah,
Not actually
Clutching
like
the,
bleeding, but heavily injured.
yeah. Clutching the massive hamburger meat that is my stomach.
I don't have any healing skills.
Ooh. I have men.
Do you have any equipment to help mend, or just the D4?
I'm a barely viable homunculus.
We talked about this before. For three of you, this feels like the strangest, like the craziest dream you just had.
Too bad I can't remember it.
It's deja vu all over again.
Mhm.
I also have some spare capacitors.
So if you don't have
Oh,
equipment that has
um,
mend and then a value, it's going to do D4. You're saying, Rose?
nothing. I was gonna ask if I could do something with the essential salts I got from the ghosts.
No, as those are a
They're a cult.
resource.
They're an occult resource.
They're a resource. Yep.
Yeah.
I
But
can
you
use...
could consume them, Rose. I think you just get the maximum value, or you. How does it work when you sacrifice?
I haven't done it yet, so let's look.
So junk mages can eat magic things and gain their power.
And it's addictive,
Hmm.
as most power is.
Okay. You can give yourself protection. But I don't think you have
No.
anything to boost your rolls yet.
I
Both
think if I try
you-
mend, it'll be risky, right?
That is correct. You know your rules.
Okay. Once per session, you can fix someone or something in a matter of seconds, even if it would usually take hours of careful work. Because I have Mark of the Weaver.
Okay. Tell me about it. Are you doing it?
Yes.
Now,
I
you'll
am.
still only heal the D4. It's fast.
What do we think, guys?
I think I'm bleeding.
Fair.
Oh,
I'll
how
just-
much blood stress do you have? Like 7?
I believe so.
Hey, that's how you get major fallout if you're interested in getting major blood fallout.
Uh, oh, hey. I am interested in that.
Mechanically, this does nothing to you.
All right, well then I'll just use the basic mend and get the with the D4. Where did that go? It's over here. So I just roll a D4?
You first you assemble your skill pool. So you're making a roll, so you get a D10.
Mhm.
Do you have the mend skill?
Yes.
You get another D10. Do you have the cursed or desolate? No, sorry, occult or desolate domains.
I have a cult.
So then you roll 3d10.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have mastery currently?
Of
You would know.
I mean, I have those circles filled in next to the.
So you're gonna roll 3d10.
Okay, cool. Woohoos. Adoos. Okay, remind me what I'm looking for.
If we go to the last page in the PDF, which is not wanting to load for me right now. All right. So you are rolling a normal difficulty roll. So you're going to take the highest die that you have rolled.
8.
An 8. We compare it to the chart, and we learn that it is a success, and you take no stress. Roll a D4, and flows over trees will heal that much.
1.
And I would point out, it is possible that you could have failed that roll or rolled one lower, still healed one, and then taken D4 stress yourself to one of your tracks.
Yeah, I'm a real philanthropist for putting myself out like that. Um, but
Appreciate.
yeah, essentially what this looks like is she kneels over you and shoves some of your flesh back together and a couple of the sort of crawling, scrawling words and ink on her hands sort of crawl off of her onto you and look like they're trying to hold it together, but they're really loose stitches, like the stuffing is not going to stay in.
You feel slightly better.
Yay!
At this point, Zilla will say, should we consider returning? Flows over trees. You're the one suffering.
You want to bring, sorry, you want to take our injured party member back to the group of people that are committing human sacrifice.
Well, no, the plan would be to avoid them.
So hide with our injured party member.
With the ghosts.
I think it wise to move on.
And I will point out a detail I remembered I said last time, in which we looked at the bodies a little bit, and Flo's over trees is just kind of laying there while their guts are getting rearranged, and just like reflects on all the horrible things that the people, all these faces you recognize as people that have pleaded with you for mercy or tried to fight you, you know. And you see that not all of them died on impact. It seems like some of them tried crawling away for a little bit before expiring. Um, One last, desperate ditch to cling to life. And yet all their faces are twisted in a horrific rictus. And they did not die well. Meyer
Oh,
Hallow being a Death Walker, you feel no spiritual resonance off these corpses. Even like a corpse that's been in a graveyard for 100 years still has some connection to a spirit. These ones are empty vessels, as if everything had been stripped out and consumed.
Huh. These are empty.
I don't know what that means, but
Literally
this
empty.
place is a nightmare.
Oh, it means that there's no spirits here. They're empty. There's normally a little bit of resonance at least.
Meyer, hello.
Yes.
When you explained it, it actually made it worse.
No. Well, I like to keep you informed.
Do
Please don't.
we think these bodies are from our friends up there that were committing
They
human?
they match the outfit of the person you saw kicked off the side of the high rise when you first arrived.
Okay, so then Rye's assumption is going to be that all of these corpses are the result of human sacrifice from the folks that live in high rise.
You have discern. I would say you'd be like took this stairwell and you're just doing that like 3D spatial
Mm-hmm.
mapping in your head. You're like, yeah, that's about right.
Okay, cool. She is satisfied with that and suggests that we move on before the hungry ghosts come back.
It flows over trees. How are you feeling?
Like I just got shot in the gut with the shotgun.
All right then. I think moving forward is the best option.
To sump station?
Yes.
I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to study the faces of the bodies in the pile.
Okay.
See how many of them I personally recognize. It's not like I really bothered learning names while I was,
You don't remember that. You may not remember the names, but you still remember every
faces and
all of
families.
all of them being torn apart, all of them begging, pleading, or fighting with you. Every possible attempt to avoid whatever it is who you were bringing them to had in mind for them.
How big of a pile is this?
I described it as a corpse mountain, so at least as tall, at least as tall as one of you, and probably uh, 30 feet wide.
Can I take a supply stress and leave some kind of a memorial?
Sure. How nice of a memorial do you want to leave?
It's going to be a written pledge.
Okay.
Pretty much just to be a different person. That I cannot undo what I've done. And I will protect others from people like me.
What are you writing it with?
I mean, you do have a lot of inside blood on the outside.
I like that you called it inside blood.
Yeah, any of my blood that's still wet, I will write the pledge on the wall. I'm just going to finger paint.
Imagine like being a different explorer and just coming down here and you just see like scrawled in blood, I will be a better person. And there's like 70 corpses, like identical corpses, and you're just what?
I mean, it's going to be a little bit longer than that, but yeah, pretty much.
What did this dude do after putting all these bodies?
He went to be a better person.
What was the catalyst in his change?
But yeah, after everybody has started walking away, I'm going to do that.
Okay. So you're gonna take 2 supply damage.
Okay.
And everybody's the delve continues. The group of you of continuing your delve because you took the shortcut with that mysterious androgynous stranger. Uh, the resistance of the delve has been cut because they showed you an actual shortcut. You do, unfortunately, making your way through this tunnel. It is covered in decayed graffiti that's been grown over with lichens and rubbed away by time and cave wind. Um, you eventually get to a a cave in, but with your skills, you know to look for. This is the Vermissian Knight. You know to look for a maintenance. I won't say conduit, but section that usually runs along the length of the track for little bits. It's like we're in Fallout 3 and we have to go through the Washington, D.C. subways, and I thought that was a good idea for the whole goddamn. Anyway,
Alright. Do I need to roll anything to find the access
now you
tunnel?
find it.
Okay.
You find an alternate way through. You could spend the time to try to clear this rubble. It would make the descent longer, the delve longer. But if you ever choose to travel between Sump Station and High Rise again, it would basically cut the delve in half mechanically. It's called a connection. I don't know. I don't know what your future plans are. I'm not telling you to do it one way or the other, uh, but that is a
I'm,
mechanical option.
In that
I'm pretty sure our
case,
future plans do not involve high rise.
well, I'm going to suggest that Flows Over Trees takes a couple hours to rest while I get to work clearing the tunnel.
Bose is not going to
Can
be
help.
opposed to that as much as Alisai is.
If Ride and Myra Hollow want to help, that's your business. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
I can help. I have delve.
Would you like to look around your current area before engaging in construction efforts?
Yeah, I want to.
Indeed.
Yeah, I want to make sure that there's nobody or nothing
Yeah, that seems like a
watching
good idea.
us.
I have a name somewhere. No, I don't have a name. Cool. Um, yeah, immediately upon entering the maintenance access way, you see a bunch of signs and symbols that a wrote it down. A signal cult calls these halls their home. The signal cult, the Vermissian Knight, and I guess most of you would know, are people that believe the Vermissian line itself is a god to be worshipped and live around them and sometimes sacrifice passersby to their god in the hopes of it keeping the heart out or in depends on the cult.
Would they get pissed if we cleared the tunnel?
They'd probably notice you were here and then try to murder you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think we should probably just keep going.
And then like they'd probably have like a significant advantage while you're working and one of you is taking a nap.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
All right. So now I will ask, how are you going? Let's get back to mechanics.
Uh,
Um,
Zilla will take point.
I will limp up the rear.
So these tunnels here, they're covered in graffiti. You smell this. There's these sacred candles they burn that they made out of like decades old like grease and engine refuse, and it's all mixed together, and the wick is whatever they happen to have on hand, and that pungent, not quite gasoline smell, but running engine smell. Like when you're in like a machine room or it's been in use for long times, there's that scent that just hits your nose. And that's just, you can tell they're active around here.
All right. I would like to. Well, this is going to be a delve. I'd like to use my evade skill
Okay.
to get us around them. Now, do I take a penalty to this because
Now, do
of
you have
my...
sneak?
I do not have sneak.
Okay, I would say evade. You would be able to, let's say, I'll let you use evade. Like if you were to try to evade the various trinkets and things that would act like, tin can traps that Kevin McAllister would set up around his home. Uh, avoid the stuff that's absolutely going to make noise as you walk through. I know it's splitting hairs, but you're not tripping over anything in particular.
Okay. So just roll.
Yeah, assemble your dice pool, please.
All right. I have an evade skill, and I have a haven domain, which I don't think applies here.
Right now, it's technology and Warren.
All right. Then yeah, I just get the 2 dice.
All right, roll me those 2 dice.
Roll. A 10 and an 8.
A 10 means critical. All right, so you increase the die by 1 step. So instead of rolling a d4, you get to roll a d6.
5.
5, that's a good amount. I don't have a pen.
While he's looking,
I
check out the dice that my girlfriend got me for my birthday.
Ooh, pretty.
Nice.
Hmm. I can commit an assault.
Of course you can. You're an adult woman.
Thank you. That was
All right.
affirming in a weird way.
So,
I'm not going to examine it anymore.
you have gotten around all the various jingle jangles that these signal box cultists have put up, uh, making your way through the tunnels with underground spatial perception senses. You figure about halfway through it when all of a sudden, Meyer Hal can't feel their death.
Firehowl's looking around. Where did you go?
No
Huh?
response from me.
Hello? Where'd you go?
Also, Rye, the cloying smell of rich tannins seems to be eluding you now, when before everything reeked of it.
Does she smell any magic?
No, except for that's on her person.
I don't like this.
It's the
Uh,
heart. There's nothing here to like.
well, I mean, I no longer smell any of the delicious flavors that normally accompany journeys through the heart. No magic.
I'm kind of peaceful right now, so
Well, at least one of you isn't fucked up.
I'm feeling fine.
Yeah.
I think we should just be careful.
I think so too.
I'm going to make sure my rifle is loaded.
Yeah, Rye
You have a
draws
rifle?
her.
Yeah, I have a rifle.
Nice. I just remember you have the look.
Well, yeah. I also make sure my eyeballs are loaded.
Right in the sockets. You got
Spritz.
the.
Got
Hold on. Punch me in the stomach so I can get all my tears out so I can so I can't cry during the fight and blink.
Rye unsheathes her hungry knife, and you know, because danger, Will Robinson, danger.
What do you do, wacky adventurers?
Are you raising your hand, Alizai?
No,
Oh,
I hit something behind me.
okay. I mean, I
You're-
guess.
You're deep in the middle of the dive, and I technically need a some kind of delve action to move forward.
So what would a delve action be?
Any one of your skills, if you can explain why it's helping you navigate through the treacherous, precarious situation you find yourselves in, we'll roll it.
So I have the delve skill.
Yes, and you also specifically have delve equipment, which lets you roll a higher die value when you succeed,
Yes. So,
if you succeed.
my inclination is to say that I am taking my spare capacitors and wiring them up to my mage light rig to give us essentially more light as we delve.
In this steel tunnel, not hundreds of feet, hundreds of yards, hundreds of meters beneath the surface of this planet, land, I don't know. Inside this metal horizontal shaft, uh, normally lit with the emergency energy lights, the low power lighting that gives this place a ghastly red hue, and the occasional candle lit in a piece of long unknown technology. Sometimes it's like a junction box where, regular wiring, just where the plate has been pried off and they've just jammed candles and things into there. It's kind of quaint. It is lit with the energy of a small sun. Please make a delve roll for me. So,
Okay.
so 1d10.
Uh-huh.
You're skilled with delve, so 2d10.
Uh-huh.
What are your domains?
Technology.
3d10.
Cool.
Let's go. And we're taking the highest.
Okay. The highest I rolled was a 9.
That's good. That is success without a cost.
Hooray.
Please roll a d6.
4.
4. Nice. You guys are almost all the way through the delve. The point where would normally just call it, but there is the chance that one of you could take damage doing a delve roll. So, of my remaining 2 players, you guys walk forward about, with the lighting till you're basically out of the maintenance tunnels, having somehow gone unnoticed by the signal box cultists that make this their home, despite having the disco ball in front of you, planking a path ahead, anyone that sees you is probably just blind at this point. Uh, as you march through, after a bit, um, Meyer Hallow remakes connection with their death, who is like 20 yards ahead, uh, seemingly just telling a story to you. That like one of those times where they thought you were still walking next to them and didn't realize you weren't there. And of course, Rye can smell things again. You know,
Oh, you're back.
supra mundane things, supernatural things. I don't know why I said super mundane. Trying to sound cool. Yes, your death is back. What do you mean back? Why are you so far back? We, have we ever been this far apart before? And they like run over. Don't do that to me again.
I didn't do it.
All right, so as we come back into place where we have these connections again, what do we see?
Basically more tunnel.
Oh, oh,
Eventually leading on, you see where the subway tunnel itself, or the Vermissian tunnel you go back into, has become flooded with a horrific, brackish, sticky water.
ew. Um,
Occasionally, you see its surface bulge and shrivel and quake, indicating something underneath of it.
I would like to use my discern skill to sort of pick out a path along the wall or the edges of the water so that we can sort of scale our way across without having to wade through it.
Perfect, go for it. Roll. All right, so let's assemble your pool. So I assume you're proficient in discern.
Yes.
So 1d10, 2d10. What are your you have the did I say
I
no,
have occult.
I said
So,
technology and Warren.
yeah,
So
it's just 2d10.
just 2d10.
But I rolled a 10.
A 10. You can roll if you want to. It does not matter what you roll.
You can roll if you wanna. You can leave your friends behind.
There's 1 point left to
Oh,
complete the
well,
delve.
I rolled a 3, so I did it anyway.
I wasn't trying to say it's not that it didn't matter. It did matter that you got past the finish line, no
If
matter
your friends
what.
don't roll, then if they don't roll, well, they're no friends of mine. Yeah.
So you come out of, or at least out of this section of the tunnel, into a wide open space. In the distance, you see a few running lights running up the sides of a large structure um, that looks like it has train tracks coming out of it, and it looks like it's flooded. It's partially submerged by this gross, terrible water. You see some shores around along the edge of this great underground lake swamp. I don't know if a lake can be called with what it consists of can really be called a lake. Um, the smell is terrible, like without saying. I like it's like an open sewer combined with industrial waste. It is not something you want to touch or be near or be around. But here you are at the Great Swamp is what I wrote down. You see small bits of debris that have washed up into the sump all around. Some of it looks like little islands even out into the distance. There is not like a coastline for you to walk on here. And in the two directions you hear, well, one sounds like gunfire, the other one sounds like thunder. I know it's not that different, but you can kind of tell. It's magic.
I can't swim.
Oh,
I
I
am
don't.
bleeding.
I don't think we want to really swim. Uh,
Yeah.
Did our employer mention where precisely we might find them here?
Sump Station itself.
Just, isn't that where we are?
Right now, you're in the sump. You could probably guess the building that looks like a flooded train station in the sump is Sump Station.
Okay, so now we need to get from our point across the putrid lake
Yes,
of sump sewage to the station.
that's correct.
Okay, great. I understand.
I have an idea.
So do I, but you go first.
Okay, good. So, you know how I have this ability called Stare Down, right? And one of the minor parts of it is your gaze now works on things that shouldn't be scared of you. Can I make the sump swamp afraid of me so that we can walk to the sump station? Dry.
1 second.
See, I was gonna send my little homunculus across the water with orders to find the pump and turn it on.
Oh, yours makes more sense.
But now I want to know if you can scare the stink off the swamp.
I know, me too.
Do it, do it, do it.
So you don't have power over. So a lake is both a physical thing and a conceptual organization of something. You could scare individual components of the liquid, but you could not scare the metaphysical boundary known as the lake or sump itself.
Okay, can I scare the liquid of the lake?
Some of it, whatever you think the smallest possible iota of liquid you could target is.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Want to do the homunculus thing?
Okay,
You could
but-
also say, "Can I look around more?"
I think it's a good idea. But before we move on and become practical, I just want to put in everyone's mind the image of flows over trees leading us Moses-like through a tunnel of water as they continue to just stare down whatever water is in front of them, and we all just have a little tight conga. But we should look around.
So it looks like there's enough debris around with these little islands I described before that you could possibly easily make bridges without having to roll to go towards this closer sounding thunder. Or-
I like this plan because my homunculus is described as being barely viable. But barely is still on the other side of is.
So yeah, let's make a bridge.
All right. Working your way through these tiny islands of scrap, crust, and waste, you eventually see in the distance some St. Elmo's fire going around what appears to be a much larger island. Those of you with discern, looks like you see some kind of structure built upon it and lights inside, and a number of creatures outside of it.
Can
But-
I discern the creatures?
You can roll it, or you can try to get closer.
I will roll it without getting closer.
All right.
So base D10, and I have discern. Does my mage light rig help at all?
Sure.
All right, so that's 3d10.
Yeah, why not?
8.
8 is success without cost, if I remember correctly. They are humanoids with gray. You ever seen a drowned body, Rachel?
Not in real life.
Okay. Have you ever
I've
read a
seen it
description of a
on
ground
crime
of
shows.
a drowned body where they're pallid and bloated and
I mean, Bob and I are
stretched?
watching Twin Peaks right now.
Yeah, like that. Except
Yeah,
these ones have coral growing from them.
and they're moving.
Yes.
The drowned bodies don't generally tend to move
It seems like they're
unless it's
getting
like the
bounced off yet
gentle
another
bobbing.
ward. I have way too many of these.
Okay. I will relate this to the rest of the group that I think we might have a fight. It looks like coral corpses. I don't know what else to call them, but they look dead, but they're moving, and they've got coral growing out of them.
Sounds like me,
I
but with
prep my
coral.
eyeballs.
What was the question?
Is that to me or Alice?
To flows over trees.
Oh, I figured it was to Ambrose because mine wasn't a question.
Oh, it sounded like a question.
Oh no,
My-
I was just letting you know that I'm prepping my eyeballs.
Ah.
All right, what do you want to do, gang? It
Well,
doesn't seem like they're making any progress, Rachel. You don't see what's actually keeping them out other than like a knee-high little like garden fence. You know, like the ones that are more for like accenting, like they're like
Sure.
2 feet tall and they're there to like make contain like the shrubbery, the plants, and make it look cute. Um, that's basically around this thing. Nothing that should be keeping these bloaty, corally corpses out.
I mean, unless the fence has been specially treated to be the ward,
Mhm.
which when Raya comes back, I will ask her if that's possible.
Oh man. I was not expecting her to take the much necessary child break at that exact moment.
Do
Uh,
we want to take our own break right now?
yeah, let's take a 5 minutes.
Sure, 5, 10. Well, we say 5 minutes and then we end up taking a 10-minute break.
Yeah, so say 5 minutes. See you guys in
Okay.
10.
All right.
Hi, and welcome back. Make sure your next apartment has a refrigerator. Uh, but the gang down here might know what one of those is, but probably never used one. Um,
I probably have like some tubing, like refrigerator tubing somewhere in my armor.
except for flows over trees, who definitely lived a high life at some point.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so
Way to tie it in.
Zilla has just finished describing these these walking, bloated, drowned corpses covered in coral growths attacking this barrier or bumping into this barrier.
So do we?
After a successful discern roll.
Is is there an apparent way that we can go around, or we're gonna have to deal with these creatures head on?
I mean, you can go around, but this seems to be the source of all that sound, and definitely looks like someone lives there, based on like, the shrubbery and like the little like cute windmill thing and the bird feeder and the lights on inside.
Yeah, but I mean, if they have these monsters right outside, they probably don't want any company.
I mean,
Do we think they're trapped or that it's their home security system?
Rai, you know exactly what these creatures are.
Oh, cool. Tell me.
Vassals of the drowned queen?
That sounds scary.
I mean, I know the drowned queen. I don't
And
know
these
how
are
it's
her vassals.
cool.
These are, I would say, entry level guys in the organization.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Are
And they're
have,
not usually spotted alive this far from the heart
yeah, I was gonna ask,
or
has she
dimensional rifts.
has she heard of any of a large gathering like this?
No.
That's
I mean,
terrifying.
occasionally when someone tries to summon an aspect to her by building a throne, um, she invades and tries to, take over and subjugate the people. Um, but out here, no, this is insane. There's only three of them, and you're like, they shouldn't be here at all.
We're not going over there. That's whoever is there can deal with that on their own.
All right. So Zilla, in the distance, you see a woman coming out, and she just starts sweeping and giving the vassals the finger, laughing at them.
I wave at her.
She waves back.
God, does she need help? Are we gonna have to do something?
I mean, she's sweeping and she's confident enough to throw rude gestures, so I think she at least feels like she's safe.
She seems to be setting up a tiny little cook fire and a small cauldron or pot.
I think she's a witch.
She lives in the heart.
You live in the heart.
Um,
Is that Marhallow's
Home?
death?
Home is where the heart is. So the real home's in your chest. I suggest that we. Okay. So knowing that this woman's there, she doesn't seem bothered. It might make sense to go over and talk to her.
Ah, yes. But you see, there are these things in between us. Not to mention a swamp.
Yeah, you can like easily see the path you could build to get there. You notice that they don't have a path, which, if you're Rye, would make sense since these things don't have a problem with the water.
Okay. I suggest we build a bridge, go over and talk to whoever that lady is.
Sounds like a plan.
I hate this idea.
It's a good
Meyer Halley,
idea.
you just hear what lady?
I'm neutral.
Meyer Halley, you just hear what lady?
What do you mean, what lady? Are you blind?
I mean, I can see you. I can see those guys.
There's a lady right
I
there.
can see the vassals out there.
Right there. Right there.
They're where?
You okay, Meyer Hallow?
Oh. I'm
Just a big
fine.
ring of like shit.
Apparently,
Excuse
bless
me.
you.
Bless me. Thank you.
Thought you were feeling better. I thought you were free of the curse of Nurgle.
I'm just a very sneezy person.
So, I mean, I guess I've never explained this to you guys before, but I see my own death and it talks to me. And it says it doesn't see the woman right there.
You know what? Not the weirdest thing down here. Good on you.
Still kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you guys met Meyer Hallow's boss and watched him get stepped on by the lady with her eyes sewn shut,
That's why I said not the weirdest thing down here.
who called him like a worm and insinuated things about him.
Okay, but this
So-
is not a BDSM game, right?
No, it's not a BDSM game.
Is-
This is not a BDSM channel.
It is not.
Okay.
That is true. To Meyer Hallow. So, your death in the past or your death in the future?
Yes.
You know, that's part of our history we've never really talked about, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, the first answer made sense, the second one didn't.
Oh, sorry, talking to them again.
Does your death have any idea why they would be unable to perceive this one?
Oh, you don't
Wow.
have to ask me. You can just say it out loud to my death. But no, not a clue.
She's probably a witch.
Or she is deathless.
Yeah.
Or
We
she's
do
somebody
that?
we don't want to mess with.
I mean, all of these also go with witch.
You just hear a booming voice just shout, "Hey, what are you kids doing in my swamp?" Sorry, that was a line from a book I have. You guys lost? You just hear this woman's voice boom over the water as it seems like she has finished stirring things in her pot and is just like cupping her hands and speaking directly into it.
We're trying
mean,
to figure
do we
out a
have a
way
way to
to
answer it?
safely reach you.
Oh,
She probably
well,
can't
I
hear
mean,
you.
you could build a bridge to like the other side, I guess. I can always take it down. Or do you want like, I don't know, do you want a lift?
If it wouldn't be too much trouble, please.
Yeah, no problem. And she like walks away from the cauldron, goes to the back, goes inside her house. And after a little bit, you see this little ramshackle raft she's built, and it's just like gondola pole steering over to you guys. It looks somewhat rocky, but she's fine, like a pontoon boat raft thing.
As she's pulling over, I'm like, quick,
Yeah.
someone come up
I
with a gift to give her.
As you get closer, you see she has long, well, shoulder-length green hair. Definitely cuts it herself. Who knows what she uses for a mirror? High elf. On her face are lines. One goes down to the middle, and above the eyebrows, it splits into two more prongs. One of which splits into two more prongs, which go down past her jawline.
That's a cool
Did I
tattoo.
recognize that?
Do you have much experience in the heart?
Oh no, this is a heart thing, not a high elf thing.
This is not a high elf thing now. Someone with
I am,
the
however,
occult-
going to shoot Zilla a dirty look.
someone with the occult domain would know exactly what this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet my junk mage knows this is a witch. who has potentially sired other witches.
Would you like to explain to the class more as they seem confused?
That's from the tattoos. The previous heart game I played in, Ben is borrowing from the lore that I ended up writing
'Cause I
for
liked
that
it.
character. Thank you. Yeah, witches were very matriarchal and terrifying and not nice people.
So
What?
so the markings on the face are not tattoos, but a manifestation of the blood curse that they have, right?
Yes.
When a witch is created, it's one line. When they make a second one, two lines, and then so forth as they go, like a family tree.
Okay, so she's witch matriarch.
Not compared to some, but
Okay.
She's been around.
all right. She's waving to you guys. Hurry up before they realize I've left.
I'll scamper onto her boat.
The name's Winsy.
Winsy, it's a pleasure to meet you, Winsy. My name is Zilla. Fuck, I just
Meyer,
gave a witch
hello.
my name.
Oh,
I'm not a fae.
I mean, I'm dead and I'm already owned, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
That's a weird. All before is your name am owned
Oh,
or
no,
is
no,
it
no.
am dead or
Meyer, hello.
like what I did there, am changeling?
I see what you.
Oh, welcome aboard. I live out here. Hoping you guys could hand off some food or something. I've been down to crackers for a bit.
If I have rations, I'll hand her some rations.
Is everybody else getting on the boat?
Yeah, I'll get on the boat and give her some rations, supplies.
Well, hold on to them for now. I gotta get us back over there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I step on it too.
Welcome aboard. The SS Winsy's Raft. Uh, what are you doing in the swamp?
We're on a mission.
We're on a mission from God.
Well,
Oh.
And I
from
just
the
pull out a pair
heart.
of Ray-Bans. So what?
We're on a mission from the heart.
Yeah?
We need to get to the sump station. There's something there that needs retrieving.
Or the heart.
Well,
That's interesting.
all for the heart in the end.
So she, after a little bit, you guys get to her little dock. She loops it up and you go on through. Rye smells abjuration magic. I don't know why I cut that conversation so short. I apologize. Well, that's interesting. Well, why don't you come inside and tell me about it? I don't get visitors very often.
We would gladly partake of your hospitality.
You don't have to talk like that. I'm just a regular person.
I was raised to always be polite to witches.
That's how Zilla talks.
Okay.
It gets old.
All right, I can see that. So you go into this, as you get closer, her housing seems to be made out of a pair of train cars that seemingly washed ashore here, and other ramshackle debris, flotsam, some jetsam, just a little bit of jetsam. Um, kind of like a post-apocalyptic survivor shack made out of the side of a train car. Inside is as cottagecore as you can get: books, mosses, a whole little potion section, whole little things in jars, like in the kitchen area. That like that nice quaint vibe. Different kinds of furniture that don't match. Um, some nice seating areas. A number of books that are so well worn that you can't even read what the spines are from just opening it so much and holding it open. It's just kind of just like the coloration has worn away there. Uh, Lots of candle wax like on the holders. It's nice. You can almost, and outside as described as a little terraced little garden thing. Uh, Mostly like reagents and an occasional seasoning, herb. And then there's a homemade doormat that just says "Home is where the heart isn't." Can I get you any tea or anything?
Tea would be wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take some tea too.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, bandages or medicine or something, and I kind of remove my arm from my stomach. That would be
Ah,
great.
no, sorry, I don't. Uh,
Or a magnet.
Usually, and oh man, my cup dropped water. Usually, Schultz is back by now with my supplies. He comes monthly, and well, it's the end of the month. I'm gathering, and I'm pretty fresh out.
Out of character mustache. Who are we working for again? Is it Schultz?
No, you're
That name
working for
sounds familiar.
Root. Schultz is a brand new name.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Captain Schultz and his crew.
What
Is
direction?
that a
did
reference to
they-
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Oh, I wish. I just tried to come up with like a blue collar-ish fantasy name.
what direction does Cholt usually come from?
Well, he and his sump ship, usually come. And she vaguely gestures, past some station.
We can take a look for you.
I'll lend you my raft, and if you don't come back, what can I do? I'll starve to death probably.
Well, hopefully it won't come to that.
Hey, you take care of that. I don't know, you borrow my raft for a bit. Maybe I can help you out with something if you get me some. Also, she's like, she's the ration you got. She's like somehow turned it into a charcuterie board
Ooh, delicious.
on a platter
Yes,
made out of
my
what,
favorite board
what,
game.
what the players would recognize as a license plate from Wyoming.
Amazing.
I love that. Um,
Well, if it
Right.
makes you feel better, uh, if we die and fail, Root will send another team down here.
Well, that's nice.
Probably.
have you seen a gentleman? And she describes Root.
Oh, you still around?
We're
I-
supposed to meet him here. Or
Yeah, we've met
station.
before. He's interested in something from one of the engineers from back in the day in the maintenance sections of the tunnels there, not the tunnels, the station there.
Yeah. May I ask, why are you attended by the drowned queen's vassals?
I really don't know. She like gestures out there with the mugs. They just showed up a couple days ago, uh, and I've been trying to get in. Now, from what I understand with the Queen's people, they're not usually this mindless. They're usually pretty organized. They've been doing that for a bit, just trying to get in. Uh, Scully over there. Now I'm doing Brooklyn Nine-Nine names, damn it. Scullivan over there. Uh,
I love it. That is my
Great
new
save.
favorite fantasy name. Scullivan.
Scullivan. Uh,
Scullivan
Over
for
there,
life.
I think he's the leader based on he's got the fanciest coral. But I don't know.
So they can talk. I gather, if you know their names.
I mean, usually the ones that aren't just constantly emitting seawater. And now that you're on the other side of that, two of them are just, including Scullivan, just seem to be an endless amount of seawater is pouring out of their mouths. Rye, you do know from your studies and consultations, possibly. I don't know what your history is there. Um, uh-oh. My alarm chat's blowing up. They're fucking doing something, those assholes. Uh, God, my gang is always ruining my gang activities in the LARP. Uh, some of them can just endlessly emit seawater. It's a magical connection to their, home plane where the drowned queen reigns.
Wait, who are we supposed to get to marry Death?
The wingless queen.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I knew it was some kind
I
of
have it
queen.
written down as flightless queen. I'm not sure why.
Honestly, it's a solid connection to make there. But chances are things probably won't work out. Anyway,
Mhm.
he's been looking for something in there. Uh, Took him a couple teams to realize that there was something prowling in there, something old.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you guys should be careful about if you make it into there. Uh, if you get me my stuff, I'll give you some of this. Some equipment has washed ashore here from time to time, and I fixed up some of it, and I trade some of it from time to, you know, as occasions to pay for the stuff that uh Chert is his name. Schult. I'm gonna stick with Schult though. Uh, Schult brings me, and it's also spells and whatnot. Like I put some wards on the inside of his boat, and just in case. Meyer Hal, you notice that your death has been awfully quiet this entire time.
Hey, you.
Does not appear. And Rye, now that Meyer Hallow is talking to him themselves, um, you can only smell like the mundane odors of this place.
Miss Winsey.
Yes, you can just say Whimsy.
Winsey. I'm Rye. I don't know if I introduced myself.
You did. You didn't.
Uh, may I inquire as to why I can't smell anything magical? I mean,
Uh,
just close the chat, babe.
it's popping up. They said some alarming things.
Be
Um,
okay.
the news cycle just came out in game.
Are the Setites being Setites?
Listen, it's all going according to plan.
I don't
Uh,
believe you.
to get the Sabbat to attack us. Yes, that's actually the plan.
Don't cross the streams.
It's not a stream. Um, oh god, my other gang chat is happening. No, no. I
If you can't
Uh,
ignore this,
I can ignore it.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
that's because of my wards.
tell them that they, if they want to talk about it, they should come do it in the Twitch chat.
She um um she goes over towards where you left for the dock, and you see carved into the surfaces there is this ornate sigilry uh just in there, and then embossed with some bluish material that you can't quite make out. Yeah. Spiritual, magical, what have you. Blocks it. Now, why you can't smell, I don't know. That might be some sort of cosmic oversight, but
Oh, I'm a junk mage. I can generally smell certain unique bouquets accompanied certain magics.
oh, okay. Well, maybe the magically charged molecules that would carry those things across to you are getting filtered out too. Interesting.
Can't see my death.
She
Again.
gives you a look for a second, like, isn't that normal? And then goes, ah, yeah, yeah. Since it's a manifestation of the gray into our dimension, that would make sense.
Link?
Yeah, I was.
What was that?
Steve thinks maybe his internet was going out. He thinks so.
What?
Everyone heard you over stream.
Still can.
Quick,
Well,
Steve.
Winsy, thank you for explaining that. I do think that we would be able to assist you, uh, hopefully, with with finding out where maybe looking for Chult.
I know. Powerful, powerful witch out here in the swamp, living the dream, and my mail's getting caught up, and I need need some wandering weirdos to come in and get it for me, right? What's next? Really big rats in the basement?
Rodents of unusual size.
You have really big rats in the basement because that sounds like a problem.
Listen, I ate them like a week ago.
Okay, that's a bigger problem.
But listen,
I mean, not
they're a
necessarily.
CR1, they're a CR1 half thing. It's no problem for me.
I mean,
And she just
rats
like
are edible.
pushes over her Monster Manual second edition. Uh, that's well worn and faded
Oh
off to the
my.
side. A book
Um,
none of you have ever seen before.
Yep. Well, so when Rye is going to uh I guess try to talk to one of these drowned vassals, I guess.
Okay, tell me how you
See,
want to do it.
um, well, she's going to, I guess, walk up and try just talking to one first. Um, Hello?
It's basically like you're talking to a feral human.
Okay,
I
that's
don't want
fair.
to. It's like zombie feral.
Esque.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do know that she does uh-oh.
What?
Don't worry about it. You do know that the queen embeds a shard of herself into into her vassals, and she has a bit of she has control over them for the most part. Not a lot, but certainly more than this. It's as if they're cut off from the source or something.
Hmm. So like they're lost and they're wandering.
Correct. That's a very apt description.
She um she wants to see if she gets any reaction from showing them the fish. So she pulls that out and holds it in front of one of them.
For a second, Scullivan kneels deeply, a complete look of recognition on his face, and then it goes away for the rest of the session,
Okay, cool. Cool, cool. So
and
kind of
nothing
there,
would ever
not
bring it
really
back.
there. Yeah. All right. She puts that back. These things are not going to be helpful or dangerous, really. Um,
They're
all
like
right.
moths bumping into a lamp at this point.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like I said, helpful or hurtful. Um, it's weird that they're here though. Um, and then I guess she returns to the group to see how we've decided to proceed.
Well, I don't want to surprise her, We haven't discussed it.
I mean, Zilla says, I think we should take the raft. It's an easy way to get to some station, and while we're there, we can look for, what was his name? Chult?
Yeah, Captain Schult.
Uh, what does he look like? Any distinguishing marks or characteristics?
Uh, do you know what a Parisian is?
A Parisian. Those are the ones with the antenna? The double antenna?
No, and like a stack of like romance novels like falls over in a pile of her. Or no, okay. He's gonna smell like cigarettes and be. You'll know him when you see him. He's probably
Okay.
the only. Yeah, you'll see him. You'll know
I
him.
I remember cigarettes from my time doing the Sky Whale tours.
Hmm.
Get 1,000 feet up, everybody lights up.
Yeah. He and his crew have a second smokestack. I always joked.
All right, well, I'll keep a nose out for him.
Sounds good. So you paddle through, going in the direction that she indicated. She waves you off. Um, you see her putting her feet up and grabbing one of the novels that fell over from said tower. Where were we? Eventually, so do you go to the some station, or do you go to the sound of other gunfire, which is still going on and is in
Um,
the general area where she indicated? But hmm, that's just me stacking on hooks.
I mean, our task. Well, okay, so our task is substation, but the gunfire might involve Chult in some way. So
I
I'm
think it
torn.
makes. I would like to assist Winsy before we're killed in some station. So let's check out the gunfire.
Okay,
Yeah, let's check out the gunfire.
Meyer Hagel.
I mean, sounds good to me. I let's go find out.
So as you walk outside her wards, all your stuff comes back online. Magic-y people. Your your death is like, where'd you go?
Oh, you're back.
And do you bother to explain it or
I
like,
do explain it to my death.
well, stop going into them. It's very annoying.
Oh, I got stuff to do. What happens to you? Do you disappear or do you just
I wait here. Sometimes I go home. I don't know. I say sometimes like it's happened more than twice. Uh, I don't know. I'm popular. Uh, so rafting along all this various debris and whatnot. You eventually make out where this gunfire is coming from. There are a number of bodies swarming. It looks like the source of the gunfire on the beach. Six individuals seem to be fighting off a large wave of a never-ending wave, it seems, of these drowned vassals um, parked nearby on the beach or parked stuck nearby, beached nearby. That's the word I'm looking for. Is appears to be some sort of steamship, but all of its lights are on. There seem to be some people on the deck, but it seems to be beached. Getting a little closer, you can see that the five of the five individuals. I wrote it down. Four of the five individuals. Sorry, I had one more person. Um, are dressed as hounds and are firing into the amassment. The last person you can clearly see as you get to the last range increment before arriving is Root, just overseeing what's going on.
I'm gonna pull out my gun. And I'm going to start supporting the other hounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I will draw my, can people hear Hollow Knight in the background?
Now
Okay, good.
we can
Bob
hear
is
Silk Song.
Oh, okay, that's what I meant.
No, we can't hear it.
Okay, because Bob's playing Silk Song, I want to make sure it wasn't bleeding through.
Oh, we're good.
Okay, cool. I will equip my scrap sword and run into battle yelling for the heart.
Well, you guys are going to paddle up to the shore then?
Well, I will, so I can do my charge. Unless someone stops me.
No.
Yeah, I'm down to join this fight.
Cool. I'm going to assume that happens and we will join the combat. We're just going to do one round of combat because there's a lot of them, but they're not a serious threat,
Here's CR 1/4.
basically. All right, tell me what you do.
I do what I said I was gonna do. Charge!
Give me that kill roll.
Alright,
Your,
so. Base D10.
So D10 base, are you proficient in kill?
I am.
So a second D10.
And then one for the sword.
The domains we have are tech and warrens.
I have the technology domain.
So 3D10, roll it.
Okay. 8.
An 8 is success without cost. Awesome. Roll your D6 for your scrap sword as you charge into the fray, barreling into them. Whiffing.
1 point.
Whiffing. Getting your sword, cutting through one, getting your sword stuck in the hard, dense bone of the next one. But of course, you only cut through like the hair of the first one. You pull your sword out, no problem. Do you want to keep going or do you want to do something else? Or...
I will keep attacking, but I will let other people also declare what they're doing.
Oh, the combat is one person goes until they're narratively satisfied. And then we go clockwise to the next person.
Well, I would like to try and swing again until I get like a really good crunchy hit.
Go for it.
And by
Because
which
chances are you're going to get a bunch of stress.
I crunch through them. Another 8.
An 8 is success without penalty. Give me that D6 roll.
That's a 5.
There we go. Plowing through this, just pulping this corpse before you in a pop of, like popping a water balloon. The water just falls in place. You start carving a path through to this town defensive emplacement. Really the hound's really giving a good show here, showing off how they earned their reputation in the first place. You can see which one of them is the leader. Flow over trees. Instinctively knows that the symbols on that guy's it'd be on his shoulder, right? On his armor are a corporal. And two of them are really confidently putting down fire, proficiently putting down fire. The other two, they're doing okay. All right, who next? Rosie, Rye. Are you participating in combat, Rye?
Yes.
Okay.
But her interest is why, like, these drowned, the drowned vassals, I'm just gonna call them drowned, they're definitely like not just totally and utterly lost. But do
They
they
just want,
seem help me?
they do not appear to be sapient, and I just realized what time it was. I have so much more to do.
All right. Well, then assuming they're like, not sapient, um, I want to try to do some magic-y stuff. Um, I want to use some of my actually, I don't know. I was gonna try to do something with my vial of cursed ink, like mix some of it with some water and then see if I can like just sort of like um disintegrate some of them with that or call them back to their base element. Um, or I could just stab them with my hungry knife, which was
You could just stab them with your hungry
probably
knife.
probably easier and does not waste a resource. So I'm going to do that. I'm a stabby stab.
Okay,
I
roll me
do
that.
not have kill.
All right. Do you have Tech or Warren domains?
No.
Roll 1d10.
Yes.
And I think your hungry knife has a whole bunch of
It has kill, brutal, bloodbound, and dangerous.
cool.
But I only rolled a 2.
A 2. Hooray for me. I don't have to look up any of those things except for I think hungry or dangerous.
Hungry is actually not a keyword.
Okay, I think dangerous is something bad though.
It does talk to me though.
Yeah. Um, cool. My book does not want to load very much here. Uh, equipment tags, where are you? At 101. So you're taking Fallout because you screwed up. Dangerous. Nope, you're good. What is it? Dangerous. What are your tags?
Kill, brutal, bloodbound, dangerous.
Okay. All right. So yeah, nothing happens there, but you are taking stress. So as you go to swing, and instead of finding the enemy, it finds your blood. And you're gonna lose 4. You're gonna take 4 blood stress as I rolled a big number.
That's fair.
What's your total blood stress?
Well, now it's 4.
Cool. So I roll a d12 to see if you get fallout, and I rolled a 2. You get minor blood fallout. Please clear all your blood, and I'll get back to you in a bit when it matters.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna say it ends your turn. Flows over trees. What would you like to do?
I'm going to walk to get in rank with the other. I can't remember the term. Wardens?
Hounds?
Hounds. And on my way, I'm going to alternate between using my rifle and using my eyeballs.
Okay. You could also just give me an evade roll.
I'll also just give you an evade roll. Is that one made with a penalty?
It's not made with any penalties because your other hounds are laying down targeted fire to allow you guys to get closer behind their lines so they don't have to worry about you.
Okay. Shit. 5 and a 3.
5. I'm gonna say you succeed anyway because that's close, and I want you to succeed.
Okay.
But you do get winged on the way in and take 2 blood stress.
Now that makes it to the end of my track.
Put you at 12 blood stress?
Yeah,
Nice.
the guy shot the shit out of me.
Well, good news for you then. I rolled a 9 on the die, which means because it is less than or equal to your current blood stress and above 7, You take major blood fallout,
Oh,
but
hey,
you get
that's
to
my
clear all your
active
blood
beat.
stress.
Neat. And if I use my not yet, which allows me to once per section avoid suffering negative effects from blood or mind fallout for the remainder of the situation.
You still take it, but for the remainder of the situation, it does not apply to you.
Cool.
So
Then yeah,
it still triggers
I'm
your beat.
going to. So what?
So you still get your beat,
Yeah.
but you are gonna at the end of the situation, you are gonna suffer the effect of whichever ongoing fallout I choose ever.
All right.
But you do make it to your lines to
And
the
I set my jaw.
Mhm.
Um. Also, because I rolled evade, can I use the better part of valor? Give everybody else mastery with it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Meyer Hallow, it's your turn.
I have a giant sword with which I would like to
Ah, the path.
stabby. Carve a path, yes.
Go for it.
Excellent.
So D10, kill. Um, I don't know what your domains are, but if one,
First, desolate and wild.
none of those apply. Uh, so 2D10.
Woohoo. Ooh, got a 10 and a 9.
So the 10 means a critical, and you upgrade the size of your die from your D10 to your D12 and roll it.
Oh, snap. Is that my D12? I haven't used one of these in forever.
They're the
Oh,
greatest damage die of all time.
well, it would be if I didn't roll a 1.
Bum, 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 bum. Lucky for
Wow.
you, though, you managed you're hitting them with the wrong part of your sword, but you're still swatting them out of the way. And the remaining three of you get through the lines as the TNT that the hounds had put under the sand finally goes off. And you just see a middle finger from three of them behind the barricade. The corporal turns to you guys and the hell are you guys doing out here? What the heck? Do I know you? Looking at float, never mind. Ooh, Delvers, I assume.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I am wrote his name down. So I heard it. Cat Corporal Form points at the two mediocre guys. Says Sergio and Howard as Sergio Leon and Howard, and then over there is Peck, looking at the remaining one.
Sergeant Leone?
No, just Leon.
I heard a Sergio Leone in there.
Because I misspoke because the name is just Leon, and I like saying Leon. But it's not they do not have sergeant stripes or anything.
Um.
Over
So
there is
from
Peck.
being so from being in the hounds, would I know if I need to give them my name or do I give them the name that's on my badge?
Um, I mean, looking at his badge, that's not his name.
Okay.
That's not the name on his badge anywhere. Looking at Peck, that is the name on Peck. And also Leon and Howard. You know, some people lose their identities at certain rates. Some people keep their identities. Uh, just depends. Some people only refer to others by their badge identity.
Yeah.
Honestly, whatever you like doing the most is kind of how the lore of this game works.
Yeah. Then I'm going to reach out to shake his hand. I'm going to introduce myself and I'm going to introduce everybody else.
Oh no, yeah, we were escorting this Vermissian sage Root here. He's supposed to meet up with a team of Delvers. I assume that.
Would be us, yes, sir.
Oh, thank God. Means there's not another group of idiots out here. Yeah, whatever.
No, sir, your group and mine are the only idiots out
Over
here.
there is this brought us here is well brought us to the shore here. That is Captain Chult, I think his name is. He's very annoying. He needs help getting his boat off the beach here, and he will give us a ride over to the station. Me and Peck Private Peck over here were sent to check out this drowner, the drowned queen sightings out here. Uh, and then we met up with these two, uh, who said
had
they
an
came from a
encounter
nearby guard post. Yeah. From the guard post. And then Meredith got eaten by one of the drowners. No, it wasn't a
Yeah,
drowner. It was something bigger. It was in the station.
we had an encounter back on the Witches Island. Apparently, they're supposed to be sentient, but these weren't.
Well, that's weird. The sage Root speaks up. Yeah, they have a connection through to the realm of the drowned queen. It's some sort of hive mind. That's why she's always looking for new vassals to tell her new things, because she gets very tired of talking to herself all the time.
So if they're
Also, they
mindless,
say her
probably...
beauty is immeasurable and she's looking for a marriage partner.
Anything else, Peck?
Oh, that's Root.
Oh, anything else, Root?
Peck has not said a single word or even looked at you.
Okay. Then yeah, I asked Root if there's anything else while he's interrupting me.
Do you have what I asked you to bring? Why am I doing Bane voice?
We do. And I turn back
Wonderful.
to Corporal
Where's
Floyd.
my good friend Senhir?
Very dead.
Oh, he owed me $30.
That's unfortunate.
Oh well.
Well, you can go collect it from his armor if you want to.
Tell me about it later. We must get to the station. If these drowners are about, we have to reactivate the sump before it gets worse.
Well, before we do that, I think we need to assist Captain Schultz with getting his supplies to the witch Whinsey.
Of course.
And my character's name is Rye. Rye.
My name is very German.
Rye walks over to the ship to see what Cholt is trying to do or what we can figure out.
Oh, there! Give us a push! Mademoiselle! Mademoiselle, yes.
Yeah. All right then. Whinsey is waiting for you.
Ah, yes, Mademoiselle. She is quite lovely, and she has threatened to kill me.
How delightful.
Of course, I deserved it.
She waves over the rest of her party and asks for help, pushing the boat into
Then
the
you guys
water.
push,
Yeah.
gets in, get back, you climb aboard. You
I
introduce
guess
you
one
as,
of us has to take the barge back.
Yeah,
You-
I will. I'll tell Chult that will be his escort back.
oh, you can just bring it to board or lash it to the ship. We're going there anyway. So you're going to some station.
That's our end destination. It is
You're not
indeed.
afraid of that which lurks inside? Why did I go Russian?
It's late for everybody.
I'm playing Expedition 33, goddammit. Why am I not keeping this?
We only recently learned there was something inside. We thought it was just going to be a meeting place.
Oh, they say there is some sort of creature from the heart itself. Hunts from
Isn't
underneath
there
the
always?
water. It
Well,
is
they
horrible screech and smell. Tear through even Vermisian plate.
while they talk, I am peering intently at Chult. You're Parisian?
Yes.
Where are your antennae? I thought Parisians had double antenna.
Well, the ham radio stopped working a while ago.
Do you have a medic?
We did.
Let me guess. Drowned?
No, he got promoted to first mate.
Oh, do you have a first mate?
Yes.
Cool. Can I talk to him about my Swiss cheese?
Yes. So I have some choices here for you. Would you like to lose stress at the end of every scene? Be blind, have a broken arm, have a broken leg, have quote a critical injury, be downed, or be exhausted?
So lose stress at the end of every scene?
Yes, that's bleeding out.
Oh.
And that can't be treated. This can't be treated until you get to a haven that has the ability to patch you up,
Oh.
and you have to pay resources for it.
Shit. Uh,
You didn't check out the major fallouts when you picked your beat.
I just figured it would be an easy get
It pretty
because I
easy to
was half
get.
dead. No, I just go with the game.
Okay. Do you want a broken arm, which is increase the difficulty of tasks by one, if possible, when you have to use both arms or that arm?
Uh,
You probably don't want downed, because that's basically you're in a coma, and you have to be carried.
wait, this is blood fallout, right?
Major blood fallout. That's correct.
Oh, I was looking in the minor blood fallout. Might be.
Here, I'll post it in the chat, and
Yeah, I've got it pulled up.
okay, I will let you read those and decide. Uh,
How would downgrading the broken leg work?
It's the same way as getting it healed. You have to go to a haven location, like the one you started in, and have someone patch it up for you in exchange for resources.
Okay.
Basically, Jean-Pierre is like, I do not have the supplies to take care of this for you.
Yeah. Let's do
Would you like
critical
some
injury.
amphetamines?
God, yes.
Wonderful. And he hands you a weird chocolate bar. You should eat this, but only in small pieces. I got it from the Germans.
Does he say that before or after I try and take a bite?
Before. Mm.
Okay, then yeah. I take
I
a
did
nibble.
not, I did not realize ills were American.
What's American?
The whole
One
crew
more
just
turn.
goes, It is another word for pig. God, I love the French. No, I don't.
But yeah, I'm gonna take critical injury.
Okay, and we'll discuss that later then.
Okay.
All right, they let you off at Sump Station. The water is about waist high, and you have to go into it.
Excellent.
With my open.
Okay, so he
Good.
slathers on some like topical like jelly and then bandages it up as best he can. Yeah, this will stop you from instantly dying from some sort of flesh eat. How do you say flesh eating disease? Bacteria, parasite in.
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Oh, flesh-eating
There we go.
malaise.
You should,
Parasite.
will protect you from the malaise, from becoming a drow bourguignon.
Bouillabaisse.
Oh,
I am not
drow
a
Avin.
drow.
He's much better. So
I
they
am
see
not
you off and
fucking-
they're choo choo, and they go off into the darkness towards the St. Elmo's fire.
Do I get the beat of doing a witch a service?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He just called me a drow.
Yeah, that's a normal turn.
I mean, I am
I'm
a
a high elf.
drow.
Oh. Getting in there, the sage quickly does something to pump out a bunch of the water from the first floor you're in, and somehow it managed to stay ankle deep, and then directs you that you must go below and find the air pocket, where a previous group of delvers found for him the door he needs to get into for the pump room.
Do you have a map or something?
They did.
Let me guess. It got lost somehow.
They took it with them. They should
Yep.
be in the room.
Fucking checks
Oh,
out.
also,
Okay.
while you're on the boat, once again, death your death is separated from you and you can't smell anything magical. She did say she put these wards on his boat, so that's one of the reasons he helps her out. They just couldn't get off their boat to push it back onto the body of water to get away. So, what's the plan? You good at holding your breath?
I'm not a swimmer. Wait, swim isn't a skill that we need.
That's correct.
Aha.
You said this was only knee-high water?
Yes, but you're going down some stairs.
Did we
Is it
finish?
like grape knee high or what?
Did we finish getting the stuff to Whimsy?
Yes, the boat just went off to her.
Okay, cool.
In that case, I'm gonna like. So once we go downstairs, how submerged will we be?
100%. And then a lot more.
Okay, so in that case, I'm taking off my armor, and like wrapping it into like a bundle with my sword and all my other gear. I can't avoid getting it wet, it seems like. But I will try and like hold it above my head for as long as possible, and then well, no, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it up at the top at first, and then I'm going to do a dive down and see if I can tell, like, where can we swim for air.
Okay. So that will be an endure roll.
An endure roll, okay.
Endure.
I do not have a specialty in endure.
I do.
I mean, I will tell you what I'm doing as I'm like stripping my armor off in case you want to do it instead.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'll do the swimmy thing.
Yeah, you'll hold your breath and go under and find a path.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Your goal is not to use street smarts, but the fact that you can hold your breath for a really weird amount of time.
Sounds
All
good to
right.
me.
So the domain is technology in Warren.
Fred.
So D8, so D10 for default. Second D10 because you have endure. End of list.
Mm. Okay. Cool. The highest one I rolled was a 4.
Oh no.
Cool. So you're gonna take some stress.
Yay.
Cool. So you're gonna take 5 fortune stress. Good news, Ever. Don't write that down
Hmm?
because you just got minor fallout.
Oh no.
Oh,
As bad luck happens to you, and this creature comes out at you under the water and attacks you.
nice. Awesome. Great. It's just what I wanted.
Mhm.
Don't worry, ever. I'll stare at it.
And then, you two manage to fight and get to the surface, though, back up the way you came. So now everybody's involved and sees this horrifying amassment of mishmash and bones and skin and rust and mold and gore and swords and metal and technology with these cold, dead blue eyes that just seem to be locked onto you. And you just hear this muffled sound come from it.
Is that me?
Oh, what would the group like to do?
I would like to use Kiss of the Drowned Queen. You have glimpsed the sunken court of the drowned queen, where she slumbers and awaits the resurgence of her line. With a touch, you can conjure salt water in the lungs of those who oppose you. This spell functions as the following weapon. Kill D6, piercing. If the target is at least shin deep in water, it inflicts D8 damage. I would like
Uh,
to fill this thing's lungs with water. If you tell
cool.
me I can't, I'm going to be annoyed.
Roll the. All right, so construct your kill pool. D10.
Yep.
Do you have kill?
No.
Okay. Do you have technology or Warren domains?
No.
Is your mind stress above 4 or more?
Unfortunately, it's only at 2 right now.
So you don't get that ability from being a junk mage. So you're rolling 1d10
I know.
and then dropping the highest. So you need a 10 to succeed.
Oh, dang it.
Wait, wait, nope, nope. You don't need that. You don't need that. Yep, you just take the highest.
Okay.
We're not at that point yet.
I'm still gonna do it.
Yep.
You're not scaring me off that easy. I got a 10!
All right, so it's a critical. So it's in shin high water. So it's the D8, right?
Yeah,
Increase that to a D10.
got it. All right. I rolled a different dice too. The 10.
All right, so large sparks shoot off of this thing, and parts of it catch fire somehow and start to fall off. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, who's next? That would be in clockwise order. Flows over trees, who has a critical injury.
Yeah, I am going to, as the French say, I am going to shoot it.
What skill did you lose in critical injury?
You didn't tell me.
You get to pick.
Oh,
I'm letting you pick.
okay, that's 9 choices. Mend.
Okay. Uh, somehow, while you get slammed in the head by a piece of coral and are lightly concussed, somehow only impacting your ability to acknowledge when things need to be fixed and also how to do it. It's like being bird blind, a totally real thing.
Okay,
So, what would
chat.
you like to do?
What's going on? I want to shoot it.
Go for it.
All right. So I don't have any skills in kill, and I don't have any domains that fit this. So, and I also don't have
E10.
mastery. Let's go.
Did you roll a one?
I rolled a 2.
That's better than a one. What kind?
Yeah.
What you want? Supplies, fortune, uh, blood, and what track you want?
Um, let's go with fortune.
All right.
No, mind. Can I do mind?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So take 4 stress to the mind as this thing bursting out and attempting to murder Meyer Hallow has caused you quite some trauma.
I have a protection for that.
As this red light goes through and pulses around it, uh, filling it with some sort of hateful glee. I'm going to end your turn there, I think.
Oh, I was going to do one more thing.
Oh, sure. Hold on. How much mind trauma, how much mind stress do you actually take?
Oh, I
Uh,
actually took 3.
okay, and your total is 3?
You said that it was a 4, and then I have 1 protection, so I took
Okay.
3.
All right, and your total is 3? Like your full total of stress?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do your next thing.
Yeah. I'm going to put myself in great danger to protect Meyerhallow. I am going to get in the water with him and try and pull him out.
All right. I have no rules for that. Uh, I don't know, roll 2d10 because that sounds cool.
All right.
You're using evade, right? To help your ally evade?
Yes.
There we go.
So I rolled a 2 on both.
Well, I'll let you
And then I'm
succeed.
just going to stop doing
Hold on,
things.
I'll let you succeed if I can increase the stress die by 1 step.
Uh, yeah.
So you're going to take 5 echo stress because you're certain for a split second that you totally tripped on the staircase going down, but now all of a sudden you're in its grasp and Meyer Hallow is free. I
Neat.
assume you have less than 12 echo stress, so we're going to move on to Meyer Hallow.
Heads up, it's almost midnight.
I know we're coming to a good place.
This thing's still alive.
Oh yeah, Flows did 0 damage.
Cool.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
nothing.
Okay, I'm
He
going
hurt
to.
himself in the confusion.
Oh no. I'm going to use my sword.
Excellent. So 1d10, 1d10 for kill. Do you have Tech or Warren? I don't think so. So 2d10.
Yep. Ha 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 ha. A 9.
A 9, success without cost. Please roll your d10 for damage.
Fail me this time. Motherfucker. I rolled a what?
A 1 is so
It's
that's the
damage.
minimum you can do despite its protection. Um I'm gonna say it's the minimum because we're at midnight here. With that, what are you gonna do? Anything else?
Can I
It's
stab it again?
yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
From
8.
Hate's heart, do you stab at it?
This thing,
I
it's
do.
there. It's screaming. It's weird. It's weird rhythmic scream, muffled scream. It's on fire. It's sparking. Got its big pincer claws coming at you with.
So I rolled an 8 to hit, and I rolled a 4 for damage.
Cool. And with that, you do exactly one more damage than you need to end phase one. With which part you have cut through all the shit weighing it down, and you expose now down to its robotic skeleton, wrapped in the cold hard white and black face of some demonic cow entity staring straight at you. It is dressed as a train engineer, and its cold, unblinking eyes are glaring at you. You see hanging from its broken mouth this dangling speaker that is not all the way plugged in. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Meyer Halla? As it just goes.
Meyer Hal is going to look at it and just go, "What the fuck?" That is the end of my turn.
So,
You have to
demon
plug the speaker in.
cow train engineer.
Also, you can see through underneath its outer coating of cow facade these red pulsing lines going with the heartbeat that only Zilla can hear. Uh-oh. Zilla, it's your turn. It's faster now.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I plug? So you said it had like some sort of like speaker that it was trying to talk into?
Yes, that's a reasonable. Yep.
Can I plug it back in?
Give me a mend roll.
A mend roll. I don't have mend.
But you do have technology,
I
so you
do.
would roll 2d10.
Okay.
But this will be risky. Also, in this phase, all rolls difficulty is increased by 1 because it is faster now.
Okay.
So roll 2d10 and take the second and lose the highest.
Oh shit. Okay, this is gonna be rough. That is. Oh my god! I rolled a 9 and a 10.
Hey, 9 is full success. So you managed to plug this thing back in, and you just hear intruder alert, intruder alert. Recite lockdown ending code. Intruders. And with that, you hear Root speak up and say a series of numbers and letters, and ends it with golden, and then the thing just closes its eyes. Well, howdy there, partners. Welcome on down to the train station. It's me, your old buddy Chester the Cow. Do you have tickets to ride the Remisian today?
Yes.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session with you befriending the mascot of the Remisian line.
Yay!
So
Alright.
I hope everyone had fun playing. I thought we had a good time. Sorry for those of you we did not get to your beats, all of your beats.
So, on beats, does this count for my beat of allow something dangerous of the heart to live when you could have killed it?
It absolutely does. Oh,
Okay.
and one more thing I should do before I forget to do it next week. Do you have your tickets, please, to ride on the Remisian today? And then it shudders, and out of its back emerges this being made entirely of blood and fiber. Before your eyes, it turns into cold, metal, and then mutates again back and forth. It stares at you. Sorry. I have the name. I have it written down here. Where are you? Lux Gatorix stares at you and says, "I'll see you deeper in the heart, and let winds swept plain know you will find her." And then it just shatters. Everyone takes echo stress for seeing an angel for the first time.
Oh,
Shit.
shit.
Everyone takes 6 echo stress.
6 echo stress. Fuck.
Also,
Okay,
it is
cool.
a
So what's
feature-
my new Fallout?
So it is a feature of an angel. When you see it, you know its name. So, um, we're gonna get to that after the roll me a d12, Alizai. We'll do the
Okay.
fallouts afterwards. Let's just wrap it up there. It goes, it shatters, it unseams reality. It depends on how you're looking at it. Um, and goes away. Oh, Lux, I wrote the name down. I can't find where I wrote the name. Uh, Lux Gatorix. That's it. Goes away, leaving only Chester the cow. Uh, hey there, partners. So I hope you had fun playing in Crowns in the Dust, Episode 1, Part 2, The Reckoning. Last week did not happen. I want to thank my players for playing, and why don't you go around and introduce yourselves, starting in... Let's start with Rachel again.
Okay, more reverse alpha order. Hello, I am Rachel. I am Stolen Fires. Welcome to my channel. I hope this show was entertaining. You can find this show and all other shows that we've run on the channel over on YouTube on the Stolen Fires channel. You can also follow me on Blue Sky, where I talk about random shit. Yeah, I had a really good time this game. Thank you for running, Ben.
Next, we go to Rye.
Hello, I am Rosie. You can find me as Odd Duck Dice on pretty much any form of social media. I make dice because dice make me happy, and I like to share my happiness. So if you like dice, check out Odd Duck Dice on Etsy and see what I got. Right now I have
OddDuckDice.com.
yeah. Right now I have some standard sets and some a small selection of D6s. I It's a hobby, so don't ask me when certain things are going up because it's whenever I feel like it. But I hope you have a lovely evening.
Next, Meyer, hello.
So I have enjoyed being Meyer Hallow for you this evening, and I now return to being Ever and or Ambrose, whatever you floats your goat. And I shall see you the next time we play again.
Cool. And certainly, not least, but definitely last, Flows Over Trees.
Hello, kiddos. I have been Flows Over Trees, but I am actually Alisai. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me online at nowhere. If you do find me, I'll be in your freezer eating all your popsicles, making very uncomfortable noises. But I am on the Stolen Fires Discord, which I believe we have a link to.
Somewhere.
I will post that presently.
All right, anything else?
End of outro.
Cool. All right, I have been Ben, Big Dad, Chief Human of Big Dad Industries, regular around here. I don't know if we're doing this next week or the week after. We really haven't discussed it, which is pretty odd that we haven't discussed schedule yet. Uh, so we'll figure that out and we'll get back to you on when this is gonna be. Um, but in the meantime, thank you for watching. Check out this channel on Mondays, as there is a Minds of
Yeah, the
Fandelver
Minds of Fandelver.
run by a cool guy.
We're also gearing up to run a Prowlers and Paragons superhero show.
Nice. And whatever Steve's gonna run. Get really excited for Steve's game, everybody.
Gotta peer pressure him to run something.
And who knows, eventually I might throw more Tom Murbait out there and run I don't know, a heart game that takes entirely on some sort of lost underground sunless sea. Who knows, Tom? So I don't know how to wrap this up, Rachel.
Alright, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week or the week after. We'll find out. Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night.
And